Hello, I am Indigo Sage. Welcome to your Act Now message from your guardian angels. Your Act Now message features two choices that are causing a dilemma in your life. Your guardian angels are providing the information in this reading to help you make a choice so that you may act now on your decision. The Act Now message in this reading is for those of you who may find yourself needing to make a choice between love and career at the time you are watching this video. The message for choice 1 advises you on love, and choice 2 will advise you on career. Your Act Now topics will change according to what your guardian angels deem are your highest messages. Allow me to tell you a little information about the designated decks for all Act Now readings. They are As Above and So Below. The As Above deck focuses on the nature of universal energies present in the world as it relates to your choices. The So Below deck will be used as clarifiers for the As Above deck. The So Below deck will show you how the universal energies play out in our everyday life as well as how we experience the elements. Information for all decks used in this reading will be in the description box below. And with that being said, let's get started. So I would like to explain that the As Above deck is here. The So Below deck is here. The As Above card, as I explain it, will be here, and the clarifier is right underneath it directly, with the exception of the very last card, which is this is the As Above card, and this is the clarifier, the So Below. Okay? So, for choice 1 being love, the way that it is, we have 5 cards, and their positions are past, now, the best to come, the worst to come, and if you keep going down this path. So the first card position is the past, which is represented by the elemental of water from the As Above deck. And the elemental of water represents our connections with others. The water element helps us flow through life. The element of water says the situation is so overpowered by raw emotions that the situation can honestly go either way. Because of that, you would need to manage your energy very carefully. And it's clarified by the Knave of Chalice, which is here, directly below it. And that represents your intuition versus your dreams. Again, it suggests that it can go either way, meaning that you would be battling with what you know you should do. For instance, paying attention to red flags. Or, what you're unwilling to do, which would be in your dream state of unwilling to pay attention to the red flags while thinking it will get better. So with this card being in the past position, you would know whether or not you've done that. The next card is for the now, and that is represented by the Three of Earth, which is here. And the Three of Earth represents plant life, which speaks to partnerships being a trade-off. Three of Earth is a result of what can be done when different elements combine together. Working together will allow compromise to bring this love into something better than you working on the relationship alone. You cannot change the direction of the relationship without your partner. It is clarified by the Three of Pentacles, which is here from the So Below deck. The Three of Pentacles says all of your hard work has paid off. After the mess of the past, you've manifested your goal, and at this moment, you are able to sit back and enjoy it. This card of clarification tells me that you opened up communication and worked together as partners, and your dreams are coming true. The best to come is represented by the Five of Fire, which is here. Five of Fire is represented by planet Jupiter. Jupiter's energy brings forth growth, progress, and abundance. It's also associated with understanding. The best to come will be a lucky break. That can be transformed into something meaningful. So, the best to come is clarified by Five of Wands, which is here. And remember to pay attention to the pictures as well. Because in this picture, for example, if you look at her face, and I mean, she's in a meeting, and if you look at her face, she's not happy. And that is the best to come, the Five of Wands, which means conflict. It says ego and expectations will block the flow of cooperative energy. This takes us back to understanding, which would be in overdrive to reach the best to come. Remember, the best to come was a lucky break. Whether or not this is a good thing depends on how you feel about lucky breaks. The worst to come is Nine of Water, which is here. Nine of Water is represented by Lakshmi, who is a Hindu goddess of prosperity. She governs over abundance and wealth, both material and spiritual. She is able to give without restriction. She needs those to give to in order to increase her own blessings. This card promises the good life of abundance. But does good life equal abundance? After all, this represents the worst to come. So let's jump right into the clarifier, which is Nine of Chalices, which is directly underneath it. This card depicts a girl making a birthday wish over a lit birthday cake. She's surrounded by everything she could want. So, what is she wishing for, you may ask? She's wishing for more. Greed has arrived and is making its presence known. High self-esteem may turn into a bloated ego. When the bloated ego decides to have that conversation with your partner about engagement, marriage, relationship, or sex, it can be disastrous. And that's the worst to come. Now, if you keep going down this path, is represented by the Maiden of Fire here. Maiden of Fire says, you have certain eagerness and determination to make this relationship work. We all know that because that's what brought you here to this video. Right now, you're waiting for that spark of inspiration to continue this relationship, and the Maiden of Fire gives you the gift of the first spark of inspiration. She is clarified by the Knight of Wands, which is here. The Knight of Wands says that she's focusing her will and gathers her power. Your guides warn you to be careful with how you manage the spark. Remember, fire can cook food to nourish your body, but with that same spark, it can burn down your house. So again, this entire message is about raw emotions and how strong they are and how they can go either way. It's all about how you manage it. So the main message is that you cannot bring this relationship to its greatness on your own. You are going to have to work with your partner. You are going to have to communicate, and you are going to have to implement understanding. And you are going to have to not allow your ego to get in the way. Now, what I've done is made angel number tiles, which is here. And I choose those the same way. They're brought to me in the same way that the cards are brought to me. And it is also used as a clarifier for the message. So It's angel number 5 message for this love choice 1. Here are some key words for it. For angel number 5, it's personal freedom, non-attachment, courage, understanding, health and healing, resourcefulness, motivation, and progress. Angel number 5 brings opportunities of change in your life. Be optimistic about these changes. The angels are willing to help you make positive and healthy lifestyle choices. If you become fearful during these transitions, remember to ask for angelic guidance anytime you feel the need. Angel number 5 tells you that only you know your true heart's desires, and only you can fulfill your own destiny in its own unique way. And so that concludes the information from your guardian angels for choice 1, love.